This painting's been staring at me for months, years even, and I didn't quite know what to do with these white triangles because I had it in my mind at the time that if I painted the background, the foreground would get lost, but all I could see was these white triangles. And so what I want to do is have like a sort of white glow of the energy behind the person, but I do want to include more of the purple background. And then of course for the last few months when I decided to change it, I've been worried whether the purple would dry a different colour because I couldn't quite remember which purple I'd used in terms of what brand and things, but it seemed to work out okay and I'm a lot happier with it. So here's some footage of me working on that, finally giving into that moment, because I've been waiting for the time where I felt in the zone to sort of concentrate and get this done, but it's only purple triangles, so I don't know what I was worried about really. But sometimes I do wait for the creativity to start, and other times you just have to get on with it. I guess I've been a little bit downtrodden with the repetitive strain injury in the left hand, which thankfully is starting to heal now, as you'll find out later in this video. And yeah, I'm hoping this will appeal to people in some way, but I don't paint for other people, I paint for myself. But I wanted this to be a very thick paint, concentrating on the paint, and have it be stylised and a symbol for finding peace in the world, finding peace for ourselves, and being the man in the mirror, being the change, being... It was at a time where the wars were starting. We've always had wars, of course, but there was quite a few in the media at the time. They're still ongoing, but somehow the news has forgotten long about it. And how can we make a difference, especially as artists? I just paint pictures, but pictures can be powerful in the right setting, and I just paint for my own enjoyment, and painting to create beauty in the world, isn't that like a peaceful endeavour? So now in my 30s I try and escape drama. It's just me, my dog and my aunt, and together we're against the world. And yes, he's a rescue and we've had some issues, challenges and things to get over, but it makes you realise how much you can overcome things when you love an animal, or of course love anyone. So I haven't been all too creative lately, mainly because I'm just overwhelmed by the fact that I've got so much stuff in the studio, the flat, etc. It's all just kind of spilling over. I am keeping hopeful that with the many expeditions coming up, that at least some of them will go to new homes and be looked after and loved and out of my flat, ready for the next ones. I've also got the solo show coming up, which I will be organising later in the year because it's not till March. And I've also got repetitive strain in this hand, so therefore I don't really want to paint with the commission coming up. I want to save and rest it, save that energy, and hopefully resting it will help. It's a bit better than it was, but it still twinges now and again. And yeah, every so often with dogs and things just pulls a bit. But I've had this dog painting staring at me for a long time and I want to get back into it, so I paint one dog at a time for the next one, although each one does take a little while. It's just getting ready, getting myself motivated to do that. But I just want to paint, I want to get some things ready. I've got the North Street Gallery coming up next month, and so I'd like to have some new pieces up because I've got a couple, but most of them I've been seen before, and I want to get like a new batch out. And new batch, it's not really a product, but I just want to get some artwork that I want to show about the... it's a good opportunity. It was good last time, really busy street, lovely people, and got to meet a lot of other art lovers and artists. So I also sold quite a few as well, so I want to get some new ones out there. I want to get some ones I'm excited about. and also feel like I can paint again, because the commission is a subject matter I don't really do very often, and it's been a bit of a challenge, but I know it's actually what I'm doing now, although I need to abstract it a bit, although that kind of happens naturally anyway when I paint. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a success and I like it. But I've had my mind on that, and I haven't really done a lot of my own stuff. Just been kind of ignoring it and watching films and just trying to ignore the mind going on with the side hustle of the dog walks. I've cut the hours down, so I am doing a lot more art. Things are starting to happen, and suddenly I'm very busy from having had a very quiet period up till now. So this is where I left it, so I'm going to have to try and paint that orange again, but I got far too tired that I had to stop halfway through that face, and I just haven't touched it since really. So got all this massive painting of many dogs. I thought as a collage of dogs it could look quite fun, having a to scale a big canvas, and I'm probably going to paint one of these to build up the canvas. So I'll see what I can capture. I haven't really been in the kind of YouTube mindset for a very long time. But I do want to share stories, I want to share my journey, and so I just need to get back into filming and editing again, because the video won't just happen just because I've thought about it. So I think I'll do one of these too.